So we'll go with that. So, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Persona Q. This is something I've been wanting to play for a while, because I've been getting a lot of the Persona games I didn't have. I didn't have the old Persona games in my pocket, but these days I do. I have all the mainline entries in my pocket in some form or another. So now I gotta get to work on the spin-offs again. Now, I originally did have pretty much all the spin-offs really done, but now, you know, there was Q and Q2 and then Strikers and that. So now I fell behind on spin-offs. Now that the mainline series is caught up, it's time to do Persona Q. So, I did play some of this back when it first came out. You can find a video of me coming home with the game, and I was actually quite peeved because my GameStop pre-order copy did not have its case. They had done something with the case, so because I got the special edition one. So something happened to the case, and they couldn't find it. So they had to give me the case of the standalone one they had. Because I was just kind of like, because first I thought, was Atlas trying to pull off that kind of shit EA does with like, yeah, there's no game, but with a case instead. I'm like, no. So, don't know if they ever found that case, but oh well. I got a complete version and all that shit, so here's the opening theme. Wow, another Night in the Woods is... Still has Night in the Woods. What? Yeah, it's Maze of Life Persona Q for me. Maze of Life Persona Q. Says the same thing in Discord. Maze of Life. Second Lisa is a charm fixer, right? Okay, so those who aren't familiar with Persona Q, it was a 3DS exclusive, with some of the Etro Odyssey making its way to PC and Switch. People are hoping that the Q titles will be joining that, because especially since Q2 sold awfully, apparently. It was like basically the last major 3DS title release. So, like I said, I did play this back when it came out, but only several hours. I didn't get really far with that. Kinda got hung up on doing other stuff. So, let's see. So, so, got the audio, play voices, auto scroll, cursor memory, camera, invert options, map. For now, we won't have auto map on. I mean, if you don't like Etro Odyssey, that's a nice option for you. Show guides, fixed point, reset party formation after battle, yeah. Battle speed, delete, save data. Now, when I hit new, do I have to select? Okay. So, yeah, I'm assuming I pause owner. What? Persona. You trying to make a new meme pad? So, if you're not familiar with Persona Q, you basically get to choose between the main characters of the P3 and P1. That's an old meme. I've never heard of that one. I know the Igus Toaster one. Are we talking about, like, really old? Like, Persona 1? Because then that would make sense. Because honestly, like, I didn't really get into the Persona stuff until 3. So, that would make sense. I wasn't around for the 1 and 2 era. I mean, I existed. I just mean I was more familiar with. Ah. But anyway, please don't do that. Yeah, I don't really want to get away more than I have to for like research purposes. Anyway, the plot of the game, as far as I understand, is mostly basically the same. The only thing is really different, from what I understand, with the protagonist you pick, is how the game opens, how you encounter the party that you didn't choose, because you get both cast parties as your overall team. And then there's a lot of different like character interactions that change because it's from the perspective of, you know, the protagonist you chose. But like the general story, from what I understand, is not different. Like, you know, it's the same like overarching story. It's just a lot of the interactions are different. Now, luckily, I have never actually had this spoiled. Now, I do remember a controversy where apparently people were, like, losing their mind because apparently the game is considered canon. I don't know why people would fucking lose their mind over that. It's like, it's a fucking game. Like, I would hope it's gonna be canon unless it's some fucking weird, like Metal Gear Survival. Like, when you do something, like, so off the rails like that, then I understand it being, like, some weird non-canon shit. But, like, it's like, what would you expect? Did you buy it expecting it not to be canon? Like, but anyway, so I remember there was a big controversy about that. But I luckily never had the story spoiled. So, other than what I've experienced, I have absolutely no idea of anything in the future of the game. Now, I've debated this. I do like both protagonists. P4 and P5 P5. Wet P3 protagonist. Anyway, P3 and P4. Well, I mean, P5, like, they all have nice cast members. I mean, like, I like all the cast members, basically all the personas. Like, I mean, they all have their ups and downs. You had different characters, and people build up their characters and shit. Like, they all have lovely casts. But out of these two, it is a tough one. I really, like, Persona 3 was, like, my first real Persona experience, and I still think it's one of the more intriguing entries. It's really difficult. It's probably one of the harder ones. I mean, not to say that, I guess saying that, I do have to acknowledge the fact that I didn't get to have a pure experience of 2 of the 3 old titles. Eternal Punishment is the closest thing I've had to the quote-unquote original intent of the OG titles, so I guess that's also kind of hard to be giving a fair comparison, because I mean, the PSP entries are fucking easy as hell, man. Like, the final boss of P1 was like the only fucking thing that was hard. That and those fucking boards with Mel and Karen. Anyway, we're gonna go with P3 though. I thought about this and like, I want to go with the P3 protagonist. I like the cast in that in P3, but I like the P4 cast too, but we're going to go with Gecko High. Yeah. So let's go. The story will center around the companions of Persona 3. Enter the protagonist's name. There is a chance that the protagonist's name will be seen by others through data exchange. Please do not use names that offend others or include personal information. So, interesting, it has a whole bunch of, I don't remember the random thing. Interesting. And it's interesting it gives you the option to do a last name, which is interesting. Now, let's see. Oh, I can't fit it all in. Oh no. Now, now, do I want to like? I'm not sure if I want to go with like crazy. I mean, I could just go with like a very Japanese sounding thing, but you know, I usually just go with like the one I use them. So, will it fit though? Is it? Mikai. So if it's yeah. Did I just like do that one thing with the Nico Arc? Did I just do Nico Arc? I just did Nico Arc. Anyway, so we'll go with that. Sadly only one T, but I mean you get it. So, okay, Atticusmj. Next, select the game's difficulty. The selection has no effect on the story, so choose the difficulty that suits your playstyle. You can change the difficulty later while playing as well. But if you select Whiskey, you would not be allowed to change it later. We'll just go with normal. You know, I generally usually stick with normal unless I really know it's going to be pansy easy. Plus, sometimes when I'm replaying, so. Kyoto's arts and storylines depicted in this game are purely a work of fiction. And he said, well, hey, wait, I'm still waiting! Also, let me know what the audio sounds like. I did my best to test it with my phone. So if you feel like it's too low or too loud, let me know. Fate leads the willing and drags along the reluctant.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. How unexpected for you to visit while my master is away. Is it my imagination, or have we had an exchange like this once before? That's right. It was on the night of a typhoon not long ago. There was a strange incident where you met a certain someone. At least that's what I seem to recall, but could that have been a dream I had? Or...
Elizabeth's words bring back memories of a sullen person's words.
We'll meet again, someday.
That voice. That voice.
I wish to ask you something.
Oh, also is, I forgot to check the lip syncing on the avatar. Is the lip syncing okay too? I forgot. I was too busy setting up all the 3DS stuff.
What transpired on the night of that typhoon? Do you happen to remember the name of the person you met?
Until his name. Oh no. Oh, come on. Like, seriously? get out of here. I'm sick of the junk shit like that. Anyway, how do you spell? Oh yeah, it was you. And I'm not sure if his last name will fit in. No, it won't fit in. How can we put this? Nah. Ami? Nauami? We'll drop the K. Nauami? I guess we'll do it that way. There we go. We dropped the K. It works, right? I think. Maybe. I don't know. We'll go with it. We're just gonna call him you anyway, so.
Ah, as I thought. What could this mean? I had heard that you were bedridden during the typhoon. Yet this occurred on that same night, at a time when you were with your friends in Tartarus.
So I take it since nobody said anything about the audio, I'm assuming the audio is okay then. Wait now, could you tell me more?
Very well. Allow me to speak a bit on the subject of that incident. It happened on the night of a typhoon, merely a few days ago. The absence of this room's master had made the existence of our Velvet Room somewhat uncertain.
So wait, this was a recap? I mean, I don't remember this part. But I mean, this was... Fuck, when did Persona Q1 come out? September 20th, 2009. Wait a minute, did they just conform the year? Like, they always, like, I don't remember in Persona 4 or 5, but in Persona 3, they always used 19XX, so, I mean, people were able to figure out what year shit was in, because of, like, other data and ages and birthdays. But, I mean, they did straight, wait a minute. Wait, it says 2009, though. Didn't, or maybe it was only 2000. Either way, the point is they used it whatever XX or whatever. Was it only 2000? I thought it was late 19. But then... Man, maybe I'm just getting too old to remember when the fuck anything was. I'm getting old. I don't remember when anything is anymore. Sounds good on the end? Okay, good-yo. Because obviously, you know, I want the audio to be hearable and that, so, you know, but I gotta be hearable too. Your companions are getting way to enter.
It's too bad it got canceled in the end. It would have really been something to look back on.
Man, you know, the fact that they got a new cast for Reloaded is gonna be so weird if I ever get to Reloaded. Very cheerful.
Come on, it's not that bad. There's always next year.
Also, I wonder if they were able to get all the actors for this one. I know for Dancing All Night, they had to get a different actor for Weisei. I'm not sure if they did in this one. Strong-willed member of the archery team. Also, somebody who can be incredibly pissed off. Do not get on Yukatan's bad side.
It was too bad, but the typhoon left no other choice. It would have been awful if someone got hurt.
Went offline. I got a 0.1% drop, but other than that, I mean, that's only 138 frames. That's like virtually nothing. Specializes in backup.
Since we can't assure the student safety, we had to cancel. I feel bad as student council president.
No one's blaming you, Mitsuru. Just shows that even we can't fight Mother Nature.
Huh? Where's that guy? I don't see him around.
Sandrio's voice actor. It's been a long time since I've heard Sandrio. I don't know if that's the OG voice actor though.
If you mean our leader, then he is over there. He mentioned going to acquire a new persona.
No, that's dropped frames. Dropped. So OBS has a thing, it tells you how many frames lose when there's problems. Out of 35 minutes, we have 138 dropped frames, which is currently 0.1% of the stream's total stream time. And like 138 frames is nothing. Like that's like, you know, like only like a few seconds worth, and that's over the total of the stream, so I'm not sure where that bump happened. Oh, are they gonna make fun of the whole Velvet Room thing? I guess. Man, remember when I guess was like super waifu material before?
At that persona summoning place, only he can see, right?
Yeah, the incident.
Man, that lucky skunk. Getting to change his persona is cheating.
Okay, Dan, listen very carefully. Dropped frames, not frames per second. Dropped. As in, through the connection between me and Twitch, those frames were lost.
I wonder what his new persona will be like this time.
Man, Dog's still one of the cutest persona users, ain't he?
Goromaru says, I wanted to have big bazongas.
I don't think that's what.
Like he'd say that. Are you stupid or something?
Yikes, she sounds even more pissed than usual.
Oof.
It seems Koromaru-san is worried about our leader. He was confined to his bed for 2 days, after all.
Ah, I see. But he's probably fine. It seemed like his fever was going down. Not like we can go anywhere in this typhoon anyway, so he couldn't just stayed in bed till it passed.
He said something was bothering him, so we came to Tartarus. But there's nothing really here either. What's that?
Is that a bell?
It stopped.
What was that? Whatever it was, stay alert just in case.
I'll have a look around with my persona.
What's wrong, Fuka?
There was a spider by my feet. Huh? Where'd it go?
Oh, you know, that brings up an interesting point. How do pets and insects and stuff work with the dark owl? There's little coffins and spider webs.
A spider?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it was just my imagination. I'll use my persona to check. Huh?
Lights out. Meanwhile, in the Velvet Room. Nowhere to be seen.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. How unexpected for you to visit while my master is away.
Are you house sitting alone? It's an elevator. This ain't house sitting. That's not how any of this works.
Unfortunately, he is absent at the moment. If it's fusion you require, then I have some knowledge of the process. Feel free to ask me to perform them. By the by, only a legion can be summoned today. That will be all right with you, won't it? A legion means an army. Each face has a different expression. They all bear such rich anguish that I never tire of watching them. I highly recommend one to you. Well then, let's proceed with the fusion ritual without delay.
Elizabeth, you mustn't lie. You are capable of fusing other personas as well.
Now, I do know a theory that brought up. So Theodore first appeared in Persona 3 Portable. The fact that he exists in Q made the... So, okay. Let's go into some real quick about the female protagonist of Portable. So, back when Portable came out, the female protagonist was considered non-canon, extra fluff for, like, you know, if you only played P3. She appears in Persona Q. She was in the trailer and stuff, so it's not a spoiler. She's in Persona Q2. And along with Theodore being in Q1, he's also in Q2, and he's also in Arena 2. And the fact that Arena 2 hinted at the idea of the doors in the Velvet Room possibly going to other time periods opened a theory about multi-universes. Now, technically, Persona 2 has always made that a thing. Like, there was technically at least known 2 worlds because of Persona 2. So the idea that there was a separate Persona 3 universe where the protagonist was female isn't necessarily out of the way of possibilities of being some kind of multi-universe canon. But I don't know exactly her role in Q other than she's in your party. I don't know if it's like really her, whether it was like big oops, say everything was actually a fantasy or something. Like, you know, I don't know the plot of Q2. So, and of course, don't fucking tell me because you will get your ass fucking banned. But, I do look forward to seeing what that entails because I know around the Arena 2, a lot of people started this whole theory on there being a overarching, bigger multi-universe thing, which is possible, but I really hope the time travel thing ain't a thing, because that would make things really weird.
Ah, Theo, how do you do? This is my incompetent younger brother, Theodore. I realize that's long, so simply call him Theo.
But my name is shorter than yours. My name is Theodore. Thank you for bearing with my sister Elizabeth all this time. I am sure her naivete must cause you difficulty at times, but I hope that you can work well with her. Since our master has stepped away for the moment, I'm remaining here alongside her as a precaution. When the Velvet Room is without its master, the room's existence itself becomes a bit unstable. Moreover, there is a storm raging in the outside world right now.
Storms shake things up. not only the body, but the heart too. One's resolve, one's internal strife, one's hidden thoughts. Everyone closes their eyes during a storm, for that is when the world within begins to encroach. One will have no choice but to face what has gone hidden while their eyes were averted. There are storms that can shake up fate, and even time itself.
Oh no, time travel. Now, I do know... What I do know is, so... The P4 and P3 take place at completely different times. And supposedly, both cast members, their parties get pulled into this weird event during the festivals. Because all the Persona festivals, you have your full cast during those. So that's why you see the full party
In any
member of both
case,
teams.
If you could please allow me to... An alarm? Oh, what on earth?
My,
Huh? Who are they? What's going on here? It's so blue. Is this an elevator?
What is this place?
What could this mean?
Now, if you played FES, you might be a little confused, but you gotta remember the festival in Persona 3's timeline had happened before the answer. So the cast has entered the Velvet Room in the answer. So that hasn't happened yet. So to them, this is their first time being in it.
uninvited guests in a private chamber. That can only mean that the culprit is among us.
Oh no, Among Us.
Culprit?
Merely my small joke. That aside, this is a facet of fate as well, and perhaps a beginning. I am Elizabeth, and this is my younger brother Theodore. We are residents of this Velvet Room.
Velvet Room. Oh, you mean where our leader goes for personas?
Yes, we provide aid to our guests by fusing personas here. So it was true.
He wasn't crazy. He just stood there blank.
So why did you call us here?
As to that, even we don't know.
Bluntly speaking, that was our question. Those who enter here have formed a contract of some kind, or
It stopped. Hey, it reminds me of a roller coaster. The way it keeps climbing until it stops all of a sudden.
Shut up! If that were true, it would drop!
we are currently descending in an uncontrolled freefall. We're indeed falling.
Are we going to crash? Into what? I don't know. The bottom?
Oh dear. See, I believe when I first tried this, I went with the P4 cast, so I don't think I ever saw this.
Come on over. We've got a fresh batch of takoyaki. We're having
There you
a
go.
concert in the music room.
Me
Come
too.
see us.
Where are we?
Good question. Where? When are we? How are we? It's a cultural festival! Yay!
Culture Festival. The charged ceremony of excitement which students hold once every year. Charmingly amateur delicacies. Attractions bursting with that handmade warmth. And for a finale, I've heard that students dance like madmen around an infernal flame.
That might be exaggerated. You know, I kind of wish America would do stuff like this. I mean, I feel like it's kind of like one thing that a lot of people are out of touch is just experiencing culture. Instead, people are too busy like, boo, you're canceled.
Ah, it's that sort of ceremony. Then we are being treated to something wonderful right now.
Should I bother explaining to them?
I'm more surprised that they're so gung-ho to sign up for this obviously weird culture festival.
Just to be absolutely certain, you did not bring us here, correct?
Yes, of course. We have no idea what this place is, nor did we intend to see you all, since you are not our guests.
Parties. Parties. Oh, come now. You gotta have some good culture, you know. Good culture, bro. I mean, that's just boring. You gotta have some culture. Yeah. You know? Right?
Elizabeth, take a look at that shop's sign.
Uh-oh.
Cotton candy. It's candy made of cotton. What manufacturing trickery was employed to accomplish this?
They're a little touched, aren't they? Shootouts? Oh, Lord.
Enough of these jokes already.
In any case, it was not by our room, but by the Velvet Rooms that you were all invited here. A Velvet Room is inseparable from its guest's fate. Nothing meaningless happens there.
Are you saying that our arrival here was inevitable?
One could even say that it was destiny. Destiny, huh? What could we need to be here for? I suggest that we go scouting.
Yes. All right, let's all split up and search the area.
Floating dog syndrome.
Would you come with me? We should inspect the Velvet Room.
Then I will go look elsewhere.
Well then, shall we all meet back here later? Please make sure to be careful.
Let's explore. Oh, what the hell happened here?
My, contrary to an elevator's purpose, it seems the Velvet Room is now stationary. This is truly without precedent. And what do you think the purpose of those two doors could possibly be?
Curious.
There are 4 locks sealing them. Confident though I am in my physical strength, even I cannot budge them. I believe the time has nearly come for everyone to return. Let us go back to that spot from earlier.
We found lots of good food.
There's something weird about this place. No one I talk to listens to me or answers any of my questions.
I ask them, where is this? And they say, Yasogami High. But when I ask, and where is that? All they say is, this culture festival is so much fun.
I encountered no students who acknowledged Korumaru-san's presence.
Weird. Normally you'd expect someone to speak up about a dog hanging around a culture festival.
Has anyone checked outside the school?
I did. Looks like we can't get out.
Can't get out?
There's a school gate, but you take one step past it, and you're back inside.
What do you mean?
Just what I said. As soon as I thought I'd gotten out, I found myself back inside. Basically, we can't leave. It's not just the gate either. Same thing happened when I climbed the fence.
Then what if we try going back the way we came here? The Velvet Room no longer functions as an elevator. There were 2 mysterious doors, but there are 4 sturdy locks on them which cannot be opened.
Are you saying...
We cannot go back.
Oh...
We cannot go back.
No. This is really bad news. It's just one weird thing after another. Kid, I get ya, break?
Nope.
I can't stay here forever. I gotta go see Chidorita in the hospital. She said she wanted me to come visit.
Oh. Oh, this is pretty late in the P3 story. Like, I can't remember exactly when the festival was. But yeah, that's kind of late in the storyline if it's that late. Like, that's pretty late back there. Ooh.
Will you shut up? Hey, what about our cell phones? No service?
Classic movie trope.
Nope. Which means we can't make any calls or check our messages.
GPS isn't working either.
Well, I mean, it is the midnight hour. Didn't they make it where the midnight hour fucked with stuff like that anyway?
GP. I see. Yeah, that's a problem.
Well, actually, when was GPS a thing anyway? But
Is it possible that we might never be able to leave here?
The Velvet Room is a place where nothing meaningless happens for our guests. And it was the Velvet Room which brought you all here. This indicates that there is something which must be done here.
Something that must be done?
Until you accomplish whatever it is, you'll most likely be trapped here. As for what that might be, I suggest that you ascertain it for yourself.
that's pretty cold.
You are the Velvet Room's guest. Thus, this situation is tied to your fate.
Well, let's see. And the answer the cast got to go into the Velvet Room. Let's see. Arena, didn't some of them get to go in the arena? Let's see. Then of course, everyone got to be in there on P5. Let's see. Teddy got to go in P4. Let's see. Then of course in 1, 2, and other 2, all the casts get to go in. I mean, it's really a lot more common than, it's less common than newer ones, but still there are incidents of other party members getting in. But, yeah, I mean, honestly, you would expect at least half the cast to be kind of freaking out more than they are.
Theo and I will continue to lend you our assistance. But nothing more.
I got it. The Culture Festival was canceled at our school, so we're supposed to enjoy this one, right?
No, I don't think that's how that works.
Impressive. No wonder your name shares the kanji with the words adaptability and self-assurance.
That's not where my name comes from.
But how would we enjoy it? It might just be my imagination, but I'm sensing shadows somewhere.
That seems natural, I believe.
Huh?
This is not reality. Time and space are not fixed. It might be more correct to say they hold no meaning. It most likely exists someplace much deeper than the Velvet Room.
And that means...
It's all hush hush on the main games. Spin-offs, it's like, bring your friends! Your pets, your family members, your Uncle Tom!
It's something like Tartarus.
Yikes, seriously?
So we're in a place like that, and you said before we have something to accomplish here. So that can mean only one thing.
Akihiko, it's a bad habit of yours to be so excited by the prospect of fighting.
Well, is there some other way? For the moment, we can't leave the school, we can't use our phones, and we can't call for help. On top of that, there are shadows around somewhere. Is there any other way to handle the situation?
Well, I mean, in dancing, y'all danced. Well, I mean, I guess that was more of a P4 problem. In your game, you guys were just having a fun day.
You're right. For now, that is all we can do.
That's all we can do.
Don't get excited. Honestly. Now normally wouldn't be the time for us to stick our necks out.
You think there'll be some good enemies here?
Who knows?
Yamagishi, where did you sense the shadow reading from?
It's coming from this floor. What? You mean it's nearby?
All right, let's head there. You're our field leader, as always. There's no knowing what will happen. Make sure you proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Everyone, let's go. This is... I remember the P3 protagonist had so much asinine things he could say to people.
Right. Leave it to me.
Then Theo and I will investigate the Velvet Room. Please be careful on your way. I sensed it around here earlier. I think it's coming from inside.
You in Wonderland, huh?
The flyer says, now you can walk in Alice's shoes. It must be an interactive display.
That's okay. I never wanted to walk in Alice's shoes.
Huh? But it's every girl's dream.
Says who? How other Persona characters react to P3 users? I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure when I first tried this, I did the P4 characters. I mean, assuming they still use guns to summon their personas, I mean, imagine it'd be like, what the hell?
Guess I wasn't a girl.
All right. We should try to avoid needless combat, but this may be our only clue to a way out. Proceed with caution.
Okay, I'll back you up from here and...
Wait. It's dangerous in there.
Now, I do remember these two. They're original characters for this game.
Don't go inside. There are monsters in there.
Who are you two?
I am Zen, and she is Rei. That's what we call each other. And who are you? Where did you come from?
They're actually talking to us!
Where? Do you know Iwa Todai?
Oh. That way. This is the sucky thing, is I can't hear the do thing for the... Because I have to mute the TV, or the audio will be playing through the mic again.
Iwato... First things first, where is this place?
It is what it is.
What was it that we heard? Something about, Yasogami High?
Yasogami High. Yes. Oh, Oh, so that is what this place is called. You're students here, right? You're wearing the same uniforms.
Mm-hmm. We're, students at this school.
Okay, so where is it? I mean, what's with this place? There are shadows here, right? Have you guys ever been attacked by any?
Well, you talked to... Well, I mean, to be fair, they said they were all monsters in there, so they've acknowledged monsters to some caliber, but... Yeah... So, yeah. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be doing battle plans. Man, I always hate the battle plan ones. Always a pain. Anyway, let's see. The cast gets trapped in a tight spot. P3 user. Only one way out. Puts a gun to her head. Other persona characters. What the fuck? See, I always viewed the P3 cast members as technically the weaker persona users, because they had to use guns to manifest their personas. Like, they eventually, quote-unquote, learned to do it without the guns, but, like, they had to use guns to forcibly bring the manifest their personas, while other users... Now, you could argue... P4 just got a free pass, like, here's your powers.
What are shadows?
But I mean, technically, basically, all the other characters basically get that, essentially.
I sense something from her. From Rei-san. I want to learn more about Rei-san. But why?
Oh no. Last time I remember Iga saying stuff like that, it didn't actually turn out to be very good, so that's concerning. Are we gonna have like something like the Wiener 2, where we're gonna attach more stuff to the P3 backstory here?
Let's see here. Do you know where the exit is? We want to leave this place.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Leave?
There's an option to leave? That's a thing? Like we can do that? What?
Yeah, we want to go back.
Yeah, that's probably not happening.
You can go back from here?
It's like, wait, we can leave? Yeah. I mean, they automated a lot of the Etra Odyssey stuff in this one. So honestly, to be honest, it wouldn't shock me if most of the stuff that's in the Switch versions of Etra Odyssey originated from Q1 and 2. I mean, I agree that this would work on the Switch likely. Especially since they already basically perfected the engine more for it. They just would have to get all the proper porting portion. I think one day we'll probably see a PQ1 and 2 collection. I don't know if it'll be on the Switch or whatever's next. They probably will, because I mean, honestly, I think it would be in their benefit, because Persona Q2 sold so horribly in Japan, supposedly, and moderate in America. Like, I think it'd be in their better interest to just recoup money from developing it, honestly.
It is very important that we return.
I want to go back too.
Ray?
I want to go back too.
Go back where, though?
Where?
You don't know where you're supposed to go back to?
We were here when we gained consciousness. We don't remember anything before that.
Huh?
Yeah, but then if they do that, and it's especially not backwards compatible, they could just end up with the same situation as Q2 did.
Our memory
were taken.
Taken?
You mean someone stole your memories? Who?
I don't know.
Even though you remember someone taking them.
Even though we remember someone taking them.
Then how did you guys get here? Wait, you won't remember that either.
I don't think that was Sandrio's original voice actor. I'd have to go and look up a clip. Who knows what they're gonna do? I disagree with that. So is Japan, actually. Like, Japan definitely disagrees with it. Because, I mean, like, there was several games, like, the first Final Fantasy remake actually sold pretty well physically. Let's see, what was... I'm trying to remember, there's a few different things that sold really well physically in Japan. Like, Japan definitely still has a taste for physical. I mean, in America, like the Western world, I can understand that more. I mean, it certainly has shifted. I mean, certainly, like, digital has certainly became bigger in Japan over, like, I never went digital, like, during PS3 and 360 era. Like, statistics showed that it was such a small fraction of people were actually really doing digital only or lots of digital. Now, it certainly has picked up, but as far as I understand, physical is still decent in Japan, at least. Asian territories, too, because there's a lot of Asian countries that rely on physical stuff, too. That's why I like to think we've been seeing a more pickup of Asian releases having English, I feel like.
We don't remember that either.
Maybe you guys fell here like us and got stuck?
We can't rule it out.
Could the someone who stole Zen-kun and Rei-chan's memories be here?
I laugh at all the people who got screwed on those, though. I mean, it doesn't happen super often, but, like, man, it's funny when people get those preloaded and then it's midnight and it's all broken and it doesn't work and they have to wait a day or two. I don't know. I do feel like people are a little bit too lazy about it. I mean, it's their business if they want to not buy the physical. I mean, like I said, there are advantages. A lot of times you can get deep discounts and things. And, you know, that's all cool. You're looking to get a cool game for like $5 instead of its normal 50, 60, 70 of that. I can't say near that. The thing I find weird is when, like, if you're gonna go buy an EA game and you're gonna buy it digitally, you're gonna buy it for the full $70? That sounds like a meh to me, but hey. I mean, it's one thing to forgo your rights for a bit of a discount, but, like, full price? Like, I don't get that at all. That, to me, is pretty meh. Well, that's because gaming has became... Western. Now, that's not to say there ain't duds in the Japanese market either. But I feel like it's a much, much bigger thing in the West side. Might be biased, though.
Oh, maybe it's the same one who trapped them here.
Again, we can't rule it out.
No, I'm sure they're here.
Do you sense something, Akihiko-senpai?
It's just that it would be more fun that way. We just have to defeat them and get out of here. Simple as that.
You can be so...
Zen, let's leave together, okay? I want to go back too.
All right, if that is what you wish. Ever since I heard that bell, I felt it was important for us to enter this labyrinth.
Bell?
I have a favor to request. If you are going to enter this labyrinth, I ask that you take us with you. We won't be any trouble. I will protect Ray, and I can fight the monsters in this labyrinth.
Do you mean to say you're a Persona user?
Persona? I don't know what that is.
What should we do?
I feel bad toning them down. The more firepower, the better. Sounds good to me.
Well then, let us do this.
Well then, let's do this. It's nice to meet you all. Now that that's out of the way, I'm feeling hungry.
Oh no.
Donuts taste best around the hole after all.
Oh no. They're a donut eater.
Huh? Where'd that come from?
You mean where do donuts come from? They're born from love. Love meets dough and...
So they do not come from flour. Updating my records.
No, I guess.
No, don't do that. By the way, Zen-kun, it was Zen-kun, right? What was it you were saying about a labyrinth? Are there, you know...
Inside is a complex structure with many monsters. They are probably the things you called shadows.
What did you two do about them? You can't get out, you have no memories, and on top of all that, there's shadows here.
I was here with Zen.
That's not what I meant.
I ate donuts, had takoyaki, and licked ice cream cones.
That's all?
Corn dogs are delicious too.
Oh no.
Okay, all right. I don't think we have any choice but to look around inside.
We're going in?
Ray, you want to leave this place, right? Don't worry. I'll protect you.
First, we need to put together a team. You should decide who'll be participating in battle.
I'm going. Shinji, you better come too.
So it's up to you now?
Actually, he's right. Us third years should go. We can't put our underclassmen in unknown danger.
Oh, that reminds me. What year are you guys in? I've been talking to you two, assuming you're younger than us.
What year? I don't know.
Let's assume for the moment that they are first years. Forgive me for going back on my comment about underclassmen, but I ask that you and Ray come with us. You said that you can fight against monsters, and I'd like to see that for myself.
All right.
I'll back you all up from here. Please be careful.
Okay, so... Okay, so yeah, we can say, so, yeah, I did choose the P4 protagonist. See, I got the chapter 3 with 6 hours. Too bad. Bye-bye. Nice knowing you. I see I did the same thing, I dropped the I. I mean the T. Did I say I meant the T. Whoop. Oh no. Anyway. So yeah. It predetermined everyone that. So. Let's go ahead, hop in. Let's take a peek. You're in Wonderland. Start from the entrance. Na 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 na. You in Wonderland, Chapter 1.
What is this place?
Careful! I do sense shadows in there.
The world of a children's book, huh? Seems like the perfect place to run into something.
Ray, there's no need to be scared.
Menu. The X button. Yeah, all the shortcuts. Oh, you know, I just realized that the menu's not on the bottom screen either. Actually, what? I bet. Okay, like it's been long. Don't come around here no more. What? That's the emote. Looks weird on my. I can't tell what the emote thing is. I don't think it translated into the right thing. But anyway, so yeah, I don't. If you don't use the bomb screen for combat, then I have to actually. But yeah, it's kind of interesting that they didn't even use the menu for the bomb screen. I actually didn't notice that until just now. So we got teardrop, light bash attack. Now we have light cut for medium chance of course. Slight SP restore for each step taken. Ooh. And then we got yeah. Music notes. They will. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's so clustered together, I can't see what the hell the icon is. Anyway, though. So that's nice. So she gives us, or he, or one of them give us SP. So they're in the back and that. So I do know how these two work. So unlike everyone else who's a Persona user, basically they work like each other's Persona. So one acts as a fighter and the other acts as a Persona, basically. So, but obviously within the game, they're not, you know, considered Persona users. But that's essentially how they kind of work. So anyway. So, oh, of course, I should have my map, but apparently it's not giving me one for now. Wait, there was a view thing just a second ago. Like, I guess I gotta get so far before it lets me make the map. Because, I mean, the map's obviously, like, that I know obviously would be a thing. I don't know why it doesn't let me do it now, though. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Give us healing items.
Oh.
We got 5 medicines. Video. That works. Those, obviously gonna be weak. They are 50. That's not bad. I mean, that's basically a full heal at this point, so. Pretty much. Oh no. It's those things with tongues. Yeah. Now, it looks like we can still analyze. Oh. Okay, so we can't ask her to look them up. That just lets us look at the info we learned. Flush, help, party info, needle skills. Slight HP restore at the end of turn for 3 turns. Party. So let's go ahead and see what they, if we can get an idea what they're weak to. Of course, Sanji doesn't have any elemental stuff, so we'll hit each one with an element and see if any of them get triggered. Fire. Oh, they use ice, so that's definitely not a weakness.
Here goes. Holy deuces!
Oh.
Out of the way.
Oh, they're weak to hits too.
I'm getting fired up.
Okay, so we do have 3, so we got piercing, bashing, and I'm not sure what the first one represented. Yeah, so they got a few different weaknesses, so.
Leave it to me.
Oh, Mitsuru's physical is. Oof.
Don't hold back. Keep the orders coming.
This is it.
We're done here. Don't get too worked up. The next fight's not far off.
Oh no, we get pieces. See, we can only have 60 items. Ooh, this is gonna be a lot of the Etra Odyssey syndrome. Probably we're thinking about porting this to Vita or something with how little it's used. Well, I do know there's a map. I know there is a map. Because they have auto-filling options and shit. I just don't know how far in we have to go before it lets us use the fucking map functionality. We'll re-explore the whole thing. We'll just focus on just moving forward here. There's a door ahead.
I searched ahead, and I think there's still a long ways to go.
That much, huh? Shouldn't we go back for now?
Yeah, we should keep our strength up as much as we can before moving on.
What? No, you're right. Let's head back for the time being.
Okay. Once you're familiar with moving around, try the advanced controls. We can run and look around. Oh, well that's new. Is that actually going to be something we have to use? Look at the ceiling.
I won't let you harm Ray.
Yay, then! Go get him!
Come!
Now, I don't know if the main character dies in this one. I don't know if it means game over.
Out of the way.
That enemy is weak to bashing.
What's Wash X?
So who should I crush next?
That's the last of them. Every battle makes us stronger.
Adhesive hand. Seems the shadows you defeated dropped something. Shadow piece.
I don't think I have the energy to keep this up.
Hush up, Akihiko.
This way?
Stop being a child.
Welcome back, everyone. I searched ahead and picked up on a unique reading further into the labyrinth. I think it might be a giant shadow. A giant shadow. It's probably a strong one, too.
That's what I'm talking about.
I had a feeling that would be the case. If so, then we must be fully prepared.
Prepared? In what way?
In war!
Well, for a start, weapons to attack with, armor to protect ourselves, items that could be useful on our search. And above all else, someplace where we can recover. Not that we've seen any of those things around here.
If we cannot update our equipment, I predict that we will face heavy odds.
If only we could hit up the Polonian Mall.
Would this be insufficient? It's a projectile device that uses nearby objects. Its effect changes depending on what it fires. Why don't you all use one too?
It's a nice offer, but we all have our own weapons we like. If that's all we get, fine, but we'll be much better in a fight if we can use the stuff we know.
I see. Different weapons for each of you.
I think there might be some. There's a place I know. It has tons of stuff. Let's all go there together.
Why is she eating a corn dog right now?
And we can swing by the donut shop on our way.
I mean, I guess at least they won't starve to death.
Handcrafted workshop. Was it always like this?
Zen, strawberries! They're like berries full of straw!
Is that the true origin of the word strawberry?
Of course not. That's way too nasty sounding to be true.
Look, there are swords here. You could use these to...
Huh? These are toy swords. Are they no good?
Oh, it's all right. We siblings will lend you our assistance.
Yes, Theo will be happy to do so.
Elizabeth, very well then. Well then, everyone, please allow me to create equipment and expendables for you here. I am still in the midst of learning the process, but I do have some knowledge of it. You will come across different materials when you defeat shadows in the labyrinth. Please bring them to me so that I may turn them into weapons, armor, and expendables.
Materials.
It would be faster to show rather than tell. Here goes. And it's done! What do you think? As you have just witnessed, I will create equipment and expendables for you.
We will need payment for them.
We will?
That is how a contract works.
What kind of honesty is this? Like, I know we're in the midst of a strange place. You need equipment, and you need the ability to fight. But we people who don't use money at all need money.
It's a means of compensation so that you don't slack off. Put simply, a give and take system is necessary.
I see. Well then, though it wounds me to do so, I will charge a suitable price for said items. I will do my utmost to be of assistance to you, so I hope we get along well. One moment. What you hold there is a fascinating piece of a shadow. It's very rare. I've never seen a piece shaped like this. Oh, it was just lent.
Wait, what? What the hell?
Why do you ask? I don't feel as if I'm injured anywhere.
There is one other thing. Carrying all your things around would be burdensome, so why not leave what you don't need here? If you hand it over to Theo, it'll be stored somewhere, such as an unused shelf.
Impressive! Most thoughtful of you, Elizabeth.
Let me guess, you're gonna charge a price for this service, I imagine? Oh, but not for free, of course. Teehee.
But she's still forcing her bro to do all the work.
Oof. Oh, maybe they won't charge a fee.
Well, Theo, you are now the master of this establishment. Do your duty well and try not to embarrass yourself. Here, a present for you. It is a uniform that I prepared for just such an occasion.
Elizabeth, thank you. I will do my best to not disgrace our master in your name, and... Surely you didn't mean, this is my present?
Why not try it on? Why not try it on?
Elizabeth, I think we need to have a chat. Your present for quote unquote such an occasion might be what's a nice way to put this? Unusual, bizarre, questionable, strange. Why the hell? More like it's Valentine's? You know, just... What the fuck? You know. All the above. Everything. Everything and anything. You know.
Very well.
No, don't. Please spare us.
Is this the correct way to wear it?
Okay, well, it could have been worse.
Yikes.
Hey, at least he's still wearing his other uniform.
Now that I see it on you...
What is it?
It's a strawberry! Bears like to sip from them with straws.
So, the name has a double meaning.
I think Ray-san is giving Aiga-san some funny ideas.
Moving along now. You asked for a place to recuperate, yes? That can easily be arranged. I have something in mind. If you'll all follow me...
Elizabeth, are you planning to finish that sentence from before?
No.
It's an ordinary nurse's office.
This is slightly disappointing.
With more time, I could have made some adjustments for comfort, but we'll have to make do. I will set things up so that your stamina can be healed here. Whenever you return from the labyrinth, please remember to come here. It is our duty to aid our guest. Though we may be busy or the work tiresome, we will carry it out. That is why I insist on asking for payment for my services.
God damn it.
As I mentioned, this world mandates a give-and-take system. I cannot go against such laws either. In any case, that should help you prepare yourselves for battle. If you have a tough time fighting the shadows, I recommend that you reconsider your equipment. who will fight in battle is also important. Don't forget to set a good formation. Well then, I bid you good luck on your way.
Since she brought it up, why don't we reconsider our formation? Now that we're all going to pitch in, I think we need to decide on who will stand and fight in battle. There's something you have to keep in mind when setting your formation. There's a front line and a back line. But if you put close-range fighters in back, their attacks will be weak if they can reach at all.
Oh, you can replay the line.
There's a front line and a back line. The ones in back will take less damage from enemy attacks.
Like, I'm good at fighting close up, so I won't be able to hit some enemies from the back line.
Yukari-san, Ken-san, Zen-san, and I are capable of attacking from the rear without difficulty.
You should take the weapons we use into consideration when deciding on an ideal formation.
Oh, actually, that first one might have been Strike, Piercing, and Bash. I think that was the system they used in Persona 4, right? Because the original Persona 3 had an even more expanded physical, if I remember correctly.
Whether we concentrate on offense, fortify our defenses, or take a balanced approach is all up to you.
Our positions aren't set in stone, of course. Try moving people around depending on the situation.
Okay. So who should we take? Tilly counts as Bash. Stab. Okay, so cut. Shouldn't you maybe... Oh, yeah, his counts as two-hand swords, even though his OG weapon was a baseball bat. Let's take Sundrio. I want to bring Aegis. Bring Yucatan and... And everyone has pretty low SP. And they actually have pretty high SP. That's pretty interesting. So they're the only two with cut, right? Yeah, so I probably should bring one of them. Let's bring Stupe. Step right up, Stupe. Squads. So... Okay, so... So that's so I can make presets and then just quickly have them put together. Okay. Handcrafting. Yeah, so we do have items, so do I just sell them like usual? Okay, yeah, so you have to sell them like in... Is there like a... wait, is there like an overarching button? Oh, there. It's just right there at the top. Okay.
Whew.
Okay, there's gonna be a lot of gear to buy for people. So skip Labyrinth, which he gave us one of. So, yeah, lots of stuff to get there. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a lot lot of stuff to buy for everyone. Some new armor, a combat dress. Very expensive. Pretty nice increase though. I think we'll go ahead and take it. Then we get accessories too, which 20 HP. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I await your next visit.
Thank you, Theodore. So polite he is. Okay, we can save real quick. Now, did it give me a free heal, or is the main character still like? Yeah, the main character still damaged some. Also, another question: can I see? Yeah. So here's a question. If I west, is it only going to be like Etra Odyssey where only the people in my party get it? Or is it just going to automatically do everyone? Because there's a lot of party members.
Will this be all right?
Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, yeah, it does everyone, so that's good. So I don't have to worry about, because that sucks at times in Etra Odyssey. It's like, damn, could have swapped and saved money. Let me save here real quick. Okay. Now I'm going to assume it's going to do the map thing now, I guess. I would be probably the better time now. Be like, hey now.
I'll try searching ahead. This seems like a very extensive stand. Its structure looks complex. It's quite different from Tartarus. I can't tell the topography or the exact locations of shadows. Sorry.
If you can't help us navigate, then we'll need some other measure against getting lost.
Bam, maps.
Would this help? I made it by putting the students' day planners together. I made it to write down where Ray's favorite shops were, but I don't need it now that I've memorized them. Since you're our leader, you should handle marking our path from now on. It'll help keep us from getting lost.
Ah, you're right! Could you draw a map of the places you've been? A reliable map could be very useful for us to escape from this world. Also, it seems there are a number of pretty strong shadows.
Well, I don't know about that.
That's great news for us.
Since they're so strong, I'll call them by a separate name.
Fusis Oikain Eidolon.
What?
Fusis Oikain Eidolon.
Saying it twice doesn't help. Like, what's that supposed to mean?
It's just as it sounds.
Very well. We'll go with that. We'll call them FOEs for short.
I didn't remember that part. So they just made up some bullshit, a totally different bullshit terminology, just so they could use foes.
FOE? Okay. About these FOEs, though, I don't think you'll be able to beat them. You should be able to tell just by looking at one, so don't do anything rash. Just stay out of their way.
You're telling us to run from them?
Putting ourselves in unnecessary danger would be reckless. Discretion is the better part of valor. If you find an FOE, take pains not to fight it, understood?
Well then, please be careful on your way. I'll do my best to back you up.
The rest is up to you. We'll be following your lead.
Onward and out! Uh-oh. Spital. Toggle between zooms and unzooms. The compass and the map rotates. No, I don't want the map to rotate. I want it to stay how it is. We got colors now. There's gonna be a lot, like, this is gonna have stuff from, like, Atticusmj, like, 4, the spin-off. Like, there's gonna be a big upgrade to map shit compared to where I am in the series. So I guess it's... Is it like a... Or does it do that when I just stand still too long? Why is there like white lines right now?
I'm going on ahead.
Now, I'm assuming there's still probably environmental things we can find in walls and that, I'm assuming. So I noticed it shows 2 blue lines in my sight there. Be unboosted. So let's see. He'll weak the fire lightning. IU. We don't know what the table's weak to. Did he get... He didn't get any melee. Now... What is up with this? Down? Up, down. Huh. Oh yeah, I just had that whole separate thing where they go like in a crazy berserk mode. Okay, so the table's weak against that. Rito skill. Okay, so Rito skills are backup assistance. Yeah, so that So looks like they got rid of like the individual Kyoto supers and just made it like the support skill.
2 enemies remain.
Don't hold back.
Now
Keep the orders coming.
I'm assuming that carries over to other battles. I'm assuming. Yeah, I didn't knock down. Now, I guess the weakness doesn't guarantee a drop.
That enemy's weakness is fierce attacks. Let's see. What now?
Now, is though. I'm just gonna have to remember what everyone's thing is. It doesn't look like there's a place to back up the what is who's what are what they have. Oh, remember. I just gotta get used to it again. I mean, I could probably. Can you actually mess with equipment? You can move, defend. No, it doesn't look like there's any way to. So it doesn't look like there's any way to double the refresh your memory on what the hell people use. So if I move, is it gonna draw in the walls? I'm wondering, because you can see light blue lines on the map though, if you can actually see it. 2 cards on the ground. 2 blank cards. Okay, so it looks like we can do skill stuff. No? Wonder why it shows blue lines though. That's kind of weird. Door. Oh, ah.
I'm going on ahead.
That's probably not a good idea, Yucatan. Just saying.
What's this?
We can examine it. Okay, so we gotta come back to it.
I have found a treasure box.
Ooh, treasure. Life belts. Let's see. Life belt, 20 plus maximum HP. So who has the least HP out of the bunch? So you got you could oh, it still shows. I like how for support, like it still shows like them having HP and stuff. Like it's kind of a nice little nod to them of that still. And they still level up too, so that's nice also. So yeah. Okay, so Yukon Thumb looks like a star candidate to give, so yeah, Yukon Thumb, just don't kill me while I'm asleep, please. If you know, you know. If you don't, then well, I guess play like I'm kind of terrified to see what that scene in Reloaded's probably like. Oh man.
Wait!
Huh?
No.
Whoa!
My
Okay,
goodness.
shortcuts ahoy! For secret passages such as this one, place a shortcut icon. Icon will automatically adapt to indicate which way you can pass through with it. So they got a separate app. So, I mean, it showed it underneath the door. Ah, there. So they multi... Nice. Interesting that auto adapts it. Interesting. I don't like that view thing popping up because it makes me think like there's an examinable object, but it's like no, it's just pops up from being there too long. So there's another thing there. I'm gonna assume it doesn't work on the side. Yeah. So let's see. Well. Uh-oh.
Holy crap, what is that? There's a giant shadow over there.
That is an FOE.
It seems like a very powerful enemy. Please be cautious.
All right, let's charge at it.
We won't be doing that. Don't rush into things without a plan.
That FOE is behaving suspiciously. Not only is it not readying itself for battle, it is showing no interest in us.
Now that you mention it, try observing the FOE a little while more. Huh? Isn't that FOE moving in a distinct pattern? It looks like it's going in circles around a certain area.
Yeah, you're right. I wonder if there's something around that pond.
That is the FOE's territory. If we enter the area and attack it, it will retaliate mercilessly. That was Koromaru-san's warning.
Right. Wise words from someone who knows all about marking his territory.
What that means is we can predict the thing's movement and avoid it.
Yes, it's a powerful enemy, so I think it would be best to avoid fighting it.
Where's the fun in that?
Akihiko, why must you always be so...
I agree, Akihiko can just be a little too gun-ho, you know. Gun-ho, bro, gun-ho.
Anyway, if you see an FOE, don't try and fight it. Give it a wide berth instead, understood?
So we want to probably be careful and let him be a little bit, just a little bit in front of us. And we should be fine just to do a quick bash.
I shall perform a follow-up attack. Unleashing ammo. It was not sufficient. Target lost.
Now, I don't, let's see, I don't think P5 came out after Q, if I remember correctly. The follow-up attacks were introduced in Golden, weren't they? Technically, they first appeared in Persona 4 Golden. You gotta keep in mind, I have not played Golden, so... Okay, so now he's there. If we get a battle, we need to go through it fast.
Come on, let's go.
You know, clocks fucking everywhere. I mean, it's only the first floor. How many shortcut did they, like, put in this? Like, my lord. Do we really need that many? Oh.
Try not to get in our way, Junpei.
Why do you have to say that?
Okay, we got the ground one, which... So, the only one we didn't get the test was, I believe that's stab. So that's Yucatan. I mean, it's only 2 of them. It's not a large party, so. Oh, that wasn't you, but then.
Out of the way.
I believe that enemy is weak to fire. The battle continue. Extermination complete. Battle complete. Well done.
I imagine. I gotta get used to which. So. Yeah, there it shows you the type though. Okay, I just gotta remember who. So the main character is also the. So Yucatan is the. Yeah. Okay, so. So I'm trying to remember like how you came about to like we obviously don't see the card deal that existed in the Persona, the original Persona 3 or Persona 4. That like we had the whole little card spin thing, Bob. You know. Let's see. One more on that. I mean, maybe it does it a little later. I don't quite remember how the persona catching aspect of Q worked.
That can't be a normal wall up ahead. Why don't we go check it out?
Okay, now it's both ways.
Oh, over there. Please be careful.
Well, that's why you go through the door,
Guess it
dummy.
maybe helped.
This reading.
Gee. Oh, I had actual healing spell. Okay. Yucatan has this healing spell, so. Yeah, let's just go ahead and I think we're good for like.
There are 3 shadows. Full power. I await your orders.
So you are weak to. So table's weak to Yucatan. Don't know any of the table's element weaknesses though. I guess has stab. $14 HP. Don't really like that to be honest. Oh yeah, I do have the Lido thing I could use for a free heal actually. Well, why not actually? If I knock them on the ground so they lose their turn.
I'm counting on you,
Oh, it hits the front row person too. That's a little interesting.
That enemy's weakness is fierce attacks.
Yeah,
So
so...
who should I crush next?
So I only need... I'm assuming since it says one, I only need one gauge thing? So let's test that. Oh shit, they have hit all. Yeah, I can take advantage of the Wajian.
There is one enemy remaining. I'm just getting started. Go, everyone!
Not too bad. So yeah, that pretty much makes it, at least for early on, a easy little heal. Later on, I imagine it's not going to be as effective, probably.
Yes, I leveled up.
We got Wind, Medea next. And get the clock again.
That wall just screams suspicious.
Not much of a big point on that.
Here I come.
Now what be that?
This is...
Whoa.
PST. Powell. Spot. So we're going with this name. Okay. You check the power spot. Cake page? Oh, it's a gathering spot. So there's no day or night cycle thing, it's just you leave. Okay, is there power spot? Now, are there different kinds of power spots, or are they just all the same thing, basically? Does it show me a number anywhere for me to know how many times I can do this? Huh. Power spot just turns dud. Okay. No, it doesn't even have anything representing it anymore. It just fucking goes away. Oh, we see no FOE on the map.
Usus Orcane Eidolon confirmed.
That's a funny name. I wonder if it's the same thing in the Japanese version.
That enemy's weakness is pierce attacks.
Yeah, Yucatan convince if we knock down on it.
Alright, pack it in! We're invincible!
I don't know, like, is the card just a representation of this area, or is it actually what the foe is, I wonder? Another power spot.
Isn't that shining thing up ahead a power spot?
Please be careful.
Don't do that yet. HP's okay. Let's go ahead.
There are 3 shadows. Try not to get in our way, Junpei.
Why do you have to say that?
Oh yeah, the weak thing comes out when they target. Forgot about that.
Here it goes. Take this. Our team is highly synchronized.
Huh, that's interesting. That one didn't get knocked down, but we're doing an all-out attack? Interesting. I'm wondering because it triggered the weakness, if it, because the other two were knocked down, I wonder if that still just lets you do it then. Interesting. Well, you almost did. You finished that one off.
Take this. Take this.
impossible!
Oh, stupid, you're just always a...
Oh.
I don't recall that from the... Does anyone recall that from the game? I don't recall that. Pretty sure I remember was saying she was translating it.
What?
Jeez.
What the hell was that all about? I think Pad's comment was meant to say maybe they were trying to keep in mind the possibility of porting it to the Vita down the road, maybe.
I call dibs on whatever's in there.
Wow, he was quick to say that. Flame shot. It's nothing for stupid. Sounds like something for Igus. No? Okay. Well, let's see what it is then. Flame shots. Ah, I see. So it's for them. Okay. And it has fire attached to it, which is of course a nice little extra little bonus you can get out of it. So, I don't know if the color matters, because maybe that might be worth noting, maybe. Give me items. Mushroom. And that's it there. Shadow coming up here. Oh, he's on the... Okay, he's in that other room. No problem now. But honestly, you know, considering how this has so much auto mapping features, what they could have just did for the Vita version is just make all the map stuff pretty much autofill. I mean, I get that takes away a little bit of the spirit of the game, maybe, or...
Hey, do you see something up ahead?
It does look like something's down now. I mean, I don't know how the map system in the Switch version of Etro Odyssey works. I mean, probably you have to like switch screens, or maybe there's like a miniature version of the map and then you can switch screens. Somehow.
Huh?
Oh.
Yo, wizard. Duplicating skills. It's just like those old broken JRPGs. I don't get any other options? Huh. I imagine there's a limited amount of times you could do that? I don't know if there's any other items we can get in there later. We'll check back with that. Maybe we'll get some other options. I mean, more valuable things would be nicer. You pretend to be the only one that can get the table. So knock the table down. Focus on. Oh, actually, I probably should use one of the. Well, I max out on that.
Two enemies remain. Reloading complete.
Let's not overdo it. The heal's still building it. Okay, finish off.
Extermination complete. The results of the battle are compiled.
So I need to see, like, on this screen it would have been nice if there was, like, the option to, like, show you how many item slots you had left. Let's see. Yeah, we still got plenty of space, so we're not running out quite yet. So that's good. Because I mean, the Lido skills pretty much taking care of us from exploring so far. So not really any problems on that front.
Stairs have been found.
We made it.
Let us go forth. I have found a treasure box.
Okay. So we gotta get the whole map. So let's do this. Let's make it red so that indicates we have not opened it yet.
That can't be a normal wall up ahead. Why don't we go check it out?
Okay. So we got that. Let's take a peek downstairs. I think you're able to teleport to each floor if I remember correctly, so... So if we go down here, I believe it should just give us straight out the option to start on the second floor.
It seems this new floor won't be the cakewalk that the last one was.
Ray, are you alright?
Mm-hmm. There's so many people with me. And you too, Zen.
I am glad to hear that.
I've always been drawn to this place, but I was too scared to explore it. But with everyone helping me, I'm okay coming in. It's a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Zen? What's wrong? Does it hurt somewhere?
No. I don't really understand. Ray, will you stay by my side?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
It feels like they're in their own world.
You think so? Chidorita and I can be kind of like that too. I guess.
Ugh, what a pain.
Man, I gotta get out of here as fast as I can. For Chidorita's sake too.
I hope we can get Ray-chan and Zen-kun out of here quickly too.
Yeah, Koromaru's fired up too.
Keep in mind that we need to prioritize getting ourselves out of here first.
Oh, right.
Very quiet.
That reminds me, I noticed Ray-chan and Zen-kun don't fight with personas.
Persona? Oh, yes. You mean the power of the heart you use. It's true that Ray and I cannot use them.
I had heard that only persona users can fight against shadows, though.
Well, they live someplace shadows show up. Maybe they just adapted?
Can that actually happen?
This place itself is irregular. It's hard to distinguish between what's normal and what's abnormal. This experience will be good research material. If we ever get home, that is.
In regards to abnormalities, the same could be said about our leader's persona. He is capable of wielding countless personas, yet ever since coming here, he has summoned only Orpheus.
You're the only one who can summon other powers? Why are you not summoning them now?
A blank card? It's beyond me. But if it's a persona thing, why not ask those blue people?
Yes. If our leader can no longer shift personas, it could be a drastic setback in battle.
I mean, that's true. I mean, that's, you know, one of the primary advantages you have, so... That would obviously be very, very bad not to be able to do anymore.
Let's visit the Velvet Room and see what they say, before the battles get any more heated. Alright, let's head there straight away before we forget.
Oh, I was kind of hoping for a free get out of jail card. Whoop. So it will follow us to the floors at chapters. So that means I was on floor 3 when I originally played this. So that wasn't too far. And I'm pretty sure I remember getting the other cast. So that I imagine either at the end of floor 2 or somewhere on floor 3. That means we'll meet the other cast then. Well, I guess I gotta use the Go-Ho-M. Go-Ho-M away!
So this is the Velvet Room. What could those two doors be?
About that, we have no clue. As you can see, the doors are chained shut, preventing us from going through. Nothing meaningless happens in this room. Their role should become apparent to us eventually.
I mean, they probably have something to do with the end game. I mean, it said, like, she said there were 4 locks, so that to me at least means there's 4 areas.
Zen, Ray, do you know anything about these doors?
No.
I don't know, but I think they're probably connected to where you came from.
Does that mean these are the way out? How can you be sure?
That would make sense, because there's 2 of them. One for the P3 cast and one for the P4 cast. That actually makes sense. How smart.
This room itself didn't exist until you came. To me, this is your place. And those doors there are also yours. But that's just a feeling I have. There's no evidence for it. Forget what I just said.
As expected, it won't open. We'll just have to leave them be for now.
Then let us move on to the main subject. We came to ask why our leader is unable to summon other personas.
But yeah, I would probably go with that. So that honestly does sound like a very good point on that. I would. Plus, when you look at it, it looks like there's a little blue and a little yellow on top of them. So again, that kind of goes with that idea, honestly. I would say that sounds about right. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Why indeed?
That is what we wish to ask.
How are you doing today?
Hi, Chan. You're starting to talk like her now.
Well then, though I am not too used to this, I will try investigating the matter a bit. Please sit down there.
Truck in a game? Oh no.
These are tarot cards. They are used to peer into your fates. Tower. What is it? I do not know.
Huh?
The picture on the cards. This arcana has multiple interpretations. That I drew the tower is unimportant. What is more meaningful is that I did not draw the fool.
Fool? You mean an idiot?
No, the fool is the number 0. It is the arcana that means a beginning and infinite possibilities. Just like the card, my guest can freely wield infinite personas. We call that ability the power of the wild card.
The wild card.
But perhaps this place is affecting it. His usual power of the wild card seems to have been altered. It seems you cannot shift from your own Orpheus persona here.
So, he cannot change his persona? That could have serious consequences for us in combat.
Oh no, the main characters became worthless. Time to get a new leader. Oh, you haven't eaten. Oh, that's not good. Make sure you eat. Thank you. Take it easy. Yeah, you don't want to go without eating. That's not good.
No, his power of the wild card has not been lost. It truly represents infinite possibilities, but I had not thought this was among them.
What do you mean?
besides his fixed, unchangeable persona, it seems he can take on a second persona. This other persona can be summoned freely. In other words, he may change it as he likes.
He can summon 2 personas at the same time?
But the changeable one cannot display its true strength. It's best to think of it as playing an auxiliary role. If Orpheus is his main, then the changeable persona is his sub. They can both be assumed at once. It would be best to think about it as such.
This wild card power is pretty crazy.
And could it be? One moment, please. The Fool! Oh my!
Huh? What? You think I have this wild card power too? There's no way.
It isn't just you, Yukari. The boon of the Fool is evident on all of you.
Huh?
On all of us?
To use your own persona as a main, while taking a changeable persona as a sub at the same time. It seems this is possible for all of you as well.
2 at the same time? That's a bit hard to believe. But it does make me feel stronger.
Still, why this irregularity? It's as if the power of the Fool has been strengthened. As if another with the power of the wild card is here. Could it be that one of these 2 doors is...
Another with the power of the wild card?
Oh no, it's nothing.
Can Zen and I summon personas too?
Unfortunately, you and Zen did not have personas to begin with, so I believe that will be impossible.
Oh, but personas are so cool.
How is it that Zen and Ray have no personas? Isn't one necessary to fight the shadows?
I suspect the answer to that is deeply intertwined with the mystery of this place. This is a haven in the rift, a floating island, gently drifting deep in the sea of consciousness. Normally, one would not find living humans here. If there were one, then they may, in theory, have become one with an entity such as a persona or shadow.
Zen-kun and Ray-chan are personas?
I've never heard of a persona or shadow gaining an ego, though.
Well, I mean, well, we can't actually talk about that. Oh, now you say that. Let me... phone. Because it's the only way I can hear it without... You gotta let a stupid ad play, because it's how Twitch does its stupid crap. 'Cause, oh lord, why would you want to look at anything new?
It's only a hypothesis of mine.
Seemed okay on my phone, but that's in an environment with no, like, other audio. I don't... you still here, Pad? Pad, are you still here to give a 2-cent feedback here? Pad's usually pretty quick to comment on audio sounding pretty off, usually. I know Dan's on a phone, so at least he's likely on a phone. Usually he's on a phone. I don't know if Pad's still with us. Doesn't sound like it. Doesn't look like it. The chat doesn't. Oh, what? Oh, did we have a wait? Oh, I didn't realize we got weighted because I didn't have the oh deal. Ah man, you know, I did not realize that. I didn't have the 3DS setup didn't have the weight alert. Ah, I didn't realize that. It didn't show up in my chat. Usually, like, there will be a message saying, you got weighted, but it didn't show. But for some reason, it does say, like, for you, it says Wadle from. Ah, man. Yeah, I need to. Now I feel bad because I didn't get the chat thing didn't tell me. Give me a second. I want to. Oh, it won't let me DM him. Oh no. I'll have to tell him in VR next time I see him. Yeah, it didn't, like, it usually will say in chat too. Man, I feel so bad. I didn't realize he waited me. I really need to sit down and do the Twitch alerts on all of the different versions of my thing. I have been meaning to do that and I have slacked off on it. That just tells me I need to do that. Anyway, Pat does not seem to be in the chat anymore, so I can't ask his opinion. What do you think? Do you think the audio sounds okay with him talking here? Let me.
But well, we have no other theories that can explain it for now.
Now, would you happen to have one of these?
Dan says it sounds kind of low for him. Pad didn't say anything. He usually would say something. Usually. But welcome. I'm terribly sorry. Like, if you happen to see him anytime sooner than me, I would appreciate you letting him know I appreciate the wait. I don't see it in my chat. Like, it did not say. Oh wait, no, there it is. Ah, it did. I just Oh, that's why I missed it, because there was the stream waiter thing pushed it. Ah, I didn't. Ah, I missed. Ah, fuck. Damn it. And he doesn't accept DMs, which is weird. Because I have DM, like I have talked to him before. Did he block me on Discord? That seems weird. Let me send him like a deal. Give me a second here. No. Okay. But, I can adjust the audio a little bit if you want after this, conversation here real quick.
A blank card. May I presume that you gain these from shadows through battle? These cards are blank. They appeared in a state which has not yet been guided to any sort of fate. Though you were only able to summon personas unique to each of you, you may now summon other personas. If fate desires it, then these cards will accomplish their role on their own. Please, use these. They are a new kind of persona card. Well, do you have any questions? Who knows? It's hard to say for the time being. It is most likely unique to this place, though.
I think in game I can bump the audio itself. I think they will set the 80.
There are many other things here that pique my interest, so I wish to further investigate them. Well then, if you have difficulties fighting the shadows, I recommend changing your summoned persona. Most of you will be unused to doing this, and so I encourage you to experiment for yourself.
True. I think that you continue handling the tactics as our leader. I'll be counting on you. Reliable as ever.
Well then, I bid good luck to you all on your way.
Okay, the persona options added. So the cards just all became persona. Like I didn't have to like forcibly choose or do any like weird game or anything. So reveal nearby treasure boxes. Is that like a usable thing or is it just an auto use? Let's see, Spottle. Slightly higher weight of whale materials. That's not bad. Let's get file. So removes all bind. So we got the bind system from Etra Odysseys in this too. Wind. And of course now heal, electric. And reveal nearby shortcuts. Flee from battle and teleport to the floor entrance. That's a peculiar rule. So I'd say the main character might be a good idea to go with that for yours. Then you don't have any element on yours yet, right? Wait. Is there like a way for me to oh, there, I can look there. So yeah, you can do file with yours, so probably I could go with the sleeping punch thing then. Why not? Then I guess doesn't have any elements, so that's full move by. Yeah, let's give that to, I guess. And of course, you don't need wind, so you can just have Augie one. And I guess that'd be fine. Okay, so voices? Yeah, so voices. Let's try.
Hey! Da-da-da-da! Let's do our best. Aegis, ready.
How's that sound?
How are you?
Good work.
dude?
What's up?
You don't get any background music volume because, well, it's all we get.
Hey!
Okay, we'll go with that then. Oh, wait. Yeah, perform. Okay. We'll go with that then. Because I don't obviously have plans of talking well. I probably want to make sure I'm saving on other slots too, though. But yeah, you know, I don't usually want to talk over kills, so that should be fine. Okay.